Hey guys, how you doing? It's Mr. Hey Alpha here again, and today we have some hard scoping sniping with the AS-50 on the map Village, playing some Kill Confirmed. Now this video isn't really about the gameplay, but more about me helping you make money. I'm 16 and a half years old, but ever since I was 11 or 12, I always wondered how somebody at a young age could make money. Now I had outgrown the, oh, let's have a lemonade stand to make $10. Yeah, I was done with that. I wanted some real money, and I wanted it fast. Why I wanted this money? I don't know. But that's not the point. The point is, I wanted money, I was too young to get a job, and I didn't know how to go about making some money. So with a fresh mind and an eager desire, I headed out into the real world to make some real money. Now the first thing I learned is that you're not going to have anything set in stone over a long period of time at such a young age. What I mean by this is, you're not going to get a full-time job. Instead, you have to be your own business manager and find ways to make your own sporadic decisions to make money. So with this mindset, the ideas finally hit me. I knew that I didn't have any tools at my disposal. All I had was myself. So I thought, what can I do with just myself? And what you can do with just yourself are services for other people. This is where my first big entrepreneurial move came in. It was wintertime, and we had just gotten a big snowstorm. So like any other 12-year-old, I go outside, get a shovel, and start shoveling the walkway. When I finished, I noticed that it had only taken me 30 minutes to shovel the whole thing. This is when the business side of me started to take over. At $10 an hour, shoveling that walkway, I should have been paid $5. So there I was, standing outside in the cold, when I had realized the first way I could start making money. So I proceeded to go to every one of my neighbors' houses, knock on their doors, and ask if they would like their walkways shoveled, for a measly price of only $5. The response I got was overwhelming. Almost everybody said yes, and almost everybody paid me more than $5. I would say the average was about $10. I walked home that day with about $150 in my pocket. Now I thought I was done. I had shoveled everybody's walkway, and there was no more snow. Until springtime rolled around, when I saw my mom outside on her hands and knees pulling out weeds from the garden. Again, knowing I only have myself to work with and I don't have any tools at my disposal, I went around door to door asking people if they needed help weeding their gardens. Since this takes longer than shoveling a walkway, I told them the price would be $10. Now, just like before, the response was overwhelming. Mostly everybody said yes, and mostly everybody paid me more than $10. In fact, they paid me about $20. After a week of weeding everybody's gardens, the neighborhood was weed-free, and I had about $200 in my pocket. Now is when I really thought the end was near. There was nothing left for me to do. Until fall rolled around, when leaves started coming off the trees and landing all over the yard. So I ran outside and seized the opportunity. If you haven't already guessed, I went door to door asking if people would like their lawns raked. Now this took even longer than weeding a garden, so my price was $20. But after a complete leaf removal, most people paid me $25. Again, I walked away from that season with a little over $200 in my pocket. And that's how I made money at such a young age. So there you go, guys. That's that's how I made money at a young age. But seriously, if you guys are around that age, there are still ways to make money. And that's really what you have to do. All you have is yourself. So what you have to do is offer your services. So if you don't have willing neighbors or anything, go to your family. If you have aunts, uncles, and grandparents, they'll always be willing to, if you're willing to help them, they'll be willing to help you. So, all the time I would go to my grandparents' house or something and help them move furniture or help them outside doing yard work or something. And, it's really the only way you can make money at a young age. You're not gonna, strike it rich, but you can make enough money to have some pocket change to go out and buy something if you would like to. Also, something that I did, and that I still do, I started about a year ago when I was like 15 and a half, is I sell stuff on eBay. So I started out by I made my own PayPal account, and the reason I did that is because I would always buy stuff online. I would buy stuff on eBay a lot, but also I'd buy stuff other places online, and I would have to use my parents' credit card, and then I'd have to repay them with cash, and it was really confusing, and I started buying a lot of stuff online, and it was too much to handle. So we made my own PayPal account, and then once I had that, I figured, you know, a great way to get money into that PayPal account would be to just sell something on eBay, so the money would go right in. So there we go. I started selling stuff on eBay, and I realized it's a great way to make some money. You know, I would buy an iPod, let's say, off a friend in school for 20 bucks, and then I would go on eBay and sell it for 50. I would do this all the time, and all the kids I talk to about it, they say that they don't trust eBay. And what I can say back to that is, if you don't trust eBay, you really have a problem. Because eBay is one of the most secure places that you can buy or sell something, especially if you're a buyer. Never be scared to buy something on eBay, because the eBay buyer protection is so strong that you could pretty much, you know, always get a return. You can always return the item. You can always get your money back. So you never have to worry if it's in bad shape, if the guy was lying about something. And I've never had a problem as a buyer. I have had a few problems as a seller, and that I know that was expected, but that was after I've sold that was really only with international selling. So if I could give you any tips, it would be don't sell international, keep it within the United States. And of course, if you're not in the United States, keep it within whatever country you're in, because selling international just brings up a whole slew of problems. So before I get completely off topic about eBay, I want to tell you guys about the final way to make a lot of money, and this is the way you're going to make the most money, the most consistent money, and the best money. Now this way is getting an actual job, and the job, not just any job, I'm talking about caddying. Now many of you most likely know what a caddy is, but if you don't, it's golf. A caddy is somebody who carries a golfer's golf bag around the course for them, and, you know, helps them with whatever they need. If they need their ball cleaned, if they need their club cleaned, if they need you to help them read a putt or whatever. Caddying is a great way to make a lot of money. Now, I got into caddying because I've been playing golf ever since I could remember, since I was 7 or 8 years old, I don't know. So I'm really into golf, so it was really easy to get myself into that caddying job at a country club that's 5 minutes from my house. So if you guys have something like that, if you guys have a country club right near you, I would definitely suggest learning the game of golf if you don't already know it. And then, you know, when the season starts, the season usually starts in the spring, so you want to go before that. You want to go in like February or March and, you know, see what you have to do to become a caddy. Usually you have to talk to the caddy master. He's the guy who just, you know, he's in charge of all the caddies. So usually you'll talk to him. He'll take you out. You'll caddy for him, and he'll give you tips. He'll, you know, teach you how to caddy a little bit. But he does expect you to know most of the game. So that's why you need the prior knowledge before you go. And then once you're in, you're in. And caddying is the best way to make money. You can make so much. The most I've made in 2 days, it was somewhere around like $360. It's just insane how much money you can make. And it's like 20 bucks an hour pretty much. If you four caddy, it's like 80 bucks for 4 hours. It's like 20 bucks an hour. It's insane money. You can make up to like 40 bucks an hour. That's like a lot though, but it's really one of the best ways to make money, and I would definitely suggest caddying over any other job out there for someone who is a teenager, because yeah, there's better jobs than caddying, but that would be like a full-time job. But if we're talking about summer jobs, I would definitely say caddying is the best, because I have multiple friends who work at McDonald's, Burger King, water parks, different stores, Staples, stuff like that. they all get paid less than $10 an hour. So they'll go there, they hate their job, they sit there behind a cash register for 5 hours, and they get 40 bucks. Whereas me, I go out, since I love the game of golf, I enjoy the day on the golf course, and I make a ton more money than them and get them pretty jealous. So that's pretty much it, guys. I really hope you guys learned something. It's just, this is just what I've done in my life, and maybe it could help you guys out. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys again soon. I hope you guys enjoyed this beast sniping gameplay.